Hello YouTube, and welcome to a Modblog Christmas special. So first of all, the map has been retextured with a pack from ModHoster. It has changed all the textures in the original Giants map. So all I did was download a snow package and drag all the files across into the game, and this has changed all the textures. One thing to bear in mind with changing the textures in a standard map is back up the files. So just take a copy of the files before you change all the textures. But this pack is really nice. I thought it'd be nice to make the map look more Christmassy before I did the Christmas special. So I have done this by using this snow package. So the first mod is a harvester. This pack is available on both FSUK and ModHoster. I downloaded it from ModHoster. So there are two pieces of equipment in the pack. This is one of them. So I will show you in the shop first all the mods that I'll be using in the Christmas special, and then we'll have a look around them and test them all. So it will be a longer episode than normal. But it's Christmas, so what can I say? The first mod is this. It's the Class Lexion 550. It will cost £220,000 to buy. There is also, in the same pack, the Class Lexion 560 TT. It will cost £270,000 to buy. The only difference is the TT has been tracked, and the Class Lexion 550 is wheeled, and they both cost a similar amount of maintenance. The tracked version costs £370 per day, and the wheeled version costs £350 a day. The only other difference I can see between them is the wheeled version has a capacity of 9,600 litres, and the tracked version has 10,500 litres. So that has a slightly larger capacity than the wheeled version that we have here. And it also comes with two headers, a corn header, the class con speed 6/75. It'll cost 500 maintenance a day. To buy £31,000, and obviously that harvests corn. It has a working width of 4.5 metres. And here is a foldable corn header. It does all the original fruit crops, and that will cost £41,000 to buy. £175 a day, and has a working width of 6.6 metres. And that is suitable for the Class Lexion 550, and the corn header is suitable for the Class Lexion 560 TT, which is the tracked version of the 550. I might as well show you the other mods that are going to be showcased. So here is a Dutz Agriton 6190 TTV. To buy, it will cost £158,499. To maintain, daily £78, which is a bit of a random number, but I assume that they encoded it using dollars or euros, so as I've converted it to pounds, is slightly different. And this has a max power of 187 horsepower, and it has extra features which I will show you. I do believe that is available on Farm Simulator, ModHub and ModHoster. And lastly, I have a trailer and truck. So here is the low loader. To buy, it will cost £75,000. To maintain, daily £85, and suitable for loading vehicles. And the truck that goes with the trailer is, I can't see it, here it is the Oskowski. I'm not doing that name any favours at all, but it's the M1070A1. It will cost £140,000 to buy, and to maintain, daily £125. And it has 700 horsepower, so it can pull a lot of grain or any equipment on the game. And that is what we have the trailer for. So now I've got all that talking out the way, I will get on with the Christmas special. So here is the car selection 550. It looks really nice. It hasn't got any clip at all. If I jump in quickly, have a look in on the inside. Again, really nice quality. They put a lot of detail in here. There's mirrors as well, and you have all standard scripts, indicators and beacon on the front and back. So if I unfold, this is the header that comes in the same pack. It unfolds really nicely. We've got a fire extinguisher and a brush on the side there. Nice unfolding motion. The header is adjustable with the mouse button. So if I unfold, if I just select the harvester and unfold, we've got a nice heat particle system coming out of the exhaust there. Excuse me. If I turn on with B and drive, so you can see we've got some dirt texture coming up from the wheels, and we've got the straw being left on the ground to bale or pick up with a forage wagon. It looks really nice. And if I just hire the worker, so if we go inside, we can see the barley or wheat, I'm not sure what it is, being picked up. It's got a really nice animation. So this mod also has the wheel marks coming up. They show up really nicely in the snow. So yeah, the hired worker works really nicely with this mod. And if I just stop him for a moment and pipe out. So this is a really nice mod. It's got really nice textures and shading, and there's no problems with it at all. It's log error free, so that is nice, and there's no clip whatsoever. So here is the Dutsfar. It is from 2013, but it has been completely remodeled to the FS15 standards. It looks really nice. There is clip on the dual wheels, but that is expected. Actually, there's only a small amount on the front. The back you can walk through completely, but the front ones are a bit more solid. But they are removable, so that is expected with mod. The rest of the model, there's no clip whatsoever. You can walk around, and there's no clip. There's some really nice details on the back PTO, and overall it just looks really nice. It definitely fits in with 2015 game standards, and it's got some really nice features. So if I walk up, I can click. If you stand to the side, you can click R, and you'll get the dual wheel warning. And again on this side, there we go. If I jump in, inside again, really nice textures. It's modelled really good. No problems whatsoever. The steering wheel moves, and we've got a speed counter, and the dials move. So if I bring up the controls, so enable IC is enter on the keypad. So if I just go inside, we can open the doors. Roof. and back and side windows. So there's loads of IC, and with keypad 4 you can take the dual wheels off, and 7 for the back dual wheels, or front rather, and has all the in-game scripts that we would expect. So we've got warning lights, indicators, and a beacon. It's got a really nice top speed and horsepower, so it can pull a lot of equipment. And it does have working mirrors when inside the cab. So we have a nice particle system coming up from the wheels there. This tractor just looks really nice. It's probably one of the nicest tractor mods that I've seen so far in the game. And it can haul large trailers such as this Crampy without a problem. Obviously you get a little bit of power loss, but it's pretty good. And the hired worker works as expected, like the in-game hired worker would. So I do believe with this class 550 you have to go inside and enable dumping with full stop. And there we go, there it is. We only had a small amount of grain in. So the PTO hooks up nicely, and if I had a piece of equipment that required a PTO, it would fit into place. As expected, the dirt texture is really nice as well. So that is the Dutsvar. Definitely recommend a download on this tractor if you haven't got it already. So moving on to the truck name that I cannot pronounce, so I'm not going to try, as I won't do it any favours. There it is on the front there. So this is off ModHub as well. You can get this in a variety of text colours rather. It looks really nice. There isn't any clip on this model either. The trailer comes in the same pack. You can obviously walk under this hitch here and stand on the deck. And the ramps come down, and we have a small beacon on the ramp there. And loaded up we have the class Lexion 560, which is the tracked version for Corn. So we've got a nice start-up sound, and got a little heat signature coming out the top, particle system, and the exhaust cap is moving. So if I press X without moving the collision camera, like that, the ramps pull up, and you see those little feet, they go up or down on the bottom there. And we do have same scripts as in game, and a beacon on the back and front. So one downside of this mod is the interior. It's very basic and pretty dark. You've got a back row of seats here, little window to see out the back to check on your load, small side windows, gear stick, and simple steering wheel. And we do have mirrors, but we can't really see them because of that window column there. But it's very nice from the outside, modelled really nice, and we have wheel marks and dirt texture. So if I just go inside, it is able to pull nearly all equipment harvesters as long as you get the wheels on the trailer in the right place. But as you can see, the performance of the truck and trailer is affected when going up hills, when hauling a large piece of equipment such as the harvester. But it probably is quicker on the flat surface to drive this truck rather than one of the harvesters, particularly the New Holland, in-game New Holland. The smallest one is really slow, So if you need to transport that, nice and easy to put on this trailer, load up and unload. So once we get to the top of the hill here, I will unload, hook up the corn header and do a little bit of harvesting. The cast pack, the models are virtually the same, the inside looks the same, and there isn't any clip like the 550. So there we go, that is the truck. The link is in the description for all these mods, so if you fancy like downloading any of these, they will all be in the description. Oh, I forgot to lower the ramp. There we go. So here is the Class 560 TerraTrack. Jump in, have a look. Same interior as the other one, just slightly different colour and chair. So if I drive this off the trailer and hook this up to the cast corn header. Before I do, I'll just have a quick look. The corn header, it looks really nice, good amount of detail, and there's no clip. You walk up, the spring, you can see all the springs and mechanisms all modelled. Very nice, 2 PTOs on both sides. So we'll see if they hook into place when I attach it to the harvester. Oh, I haven't done a very good job here. So one thing I have noticed is the tracks are a little bit slippery if you look at them. Sometimes they don't move as much as they should be on the ground, but it's not too much to worry about. If I go inside, there we go. The inside view, slightly easy to use, apart from not making a very good job. So you can still see out of the harvester when you've got the corn header on. I know some of the larger harvesters, it's really tricky to see out the window when you've got the corn header on. But you can see all the displays. Hopefully the camera will pick that up. But the cab is moving. It's got the speed on that little monitor to the right. And it's quite nice in here. A lot of detail and thought's gone in, much like the other harvester. So if I unfold, and here's my little corn row that I planted up before we started. So all the teeth unfold, and we lower with V, unfold the harvester, so the little hatch on the roof opens. If I go back inside, turn on with B. Oh, gotta wait for the harvester to unfold. So the harvester has more stress on the engine, and as you can see, the corn gets whittled down to the bottom as we move forward on it, and it's really nice animation. You can really get the full effect when you sit in the cab here. Outside we have the particle system coming out the back from the chopped pieces that are unwanted for the harvest, and overall it just looks really nice. So it is a little bit expensive for this mod in game, but it still looks really good, and I'd definitely recommend a download. So I hope you have enjoyed the Christmas special. I know it's gonna be quite a long episode, so if you got this far, well done. This will be uploaded on Christmas Eve, so I hope you all have a very happy Christmas, and I will catch you again after Christmas as soon as I can. So I hope you all are okay and you've enjoyed this episode. Again, have a happy Christmas, and thank you for watching. Bye for now, and see you after Christmas.